like to tender my all I can give, but would you even? Oh, good. Come close, dear. Don't worry. This isn't the first time. Oh, hello. Sorry, dear. I've only so much.
Ah, good looking out. Can you hear me now? I said what's up to you, and then I asked if you defeated Gascoigne yet. I forgot when I moved my mic, it automatically defaults to mute. Cool, man. Thanks. So there'll be a guy here kind of waiting for us, a hunter trying to attack us. Ooh, buddy. But just hold your own against him for a little bit and you'll get some help. Holy shit. There she is. It's our girl, Eileen the Crow. What? You deleted the game and are never gonna play it again? Why? Bro, you give up way too easy. He's not even that hard. Good lord. You haven't even been playing it but a couple days.
That wasn't necessary of you, but you have my thanks. We made it with our lives.
I mean, you can watch me play it if you want. It's still a pretty cool game.
You must have killed Gascoigne as well, then. He was falling apart, I'm sure it had to be done, but try to keep your hands clean.
Haven't you played like Elden Ring and all the other ones?
You should hunt beasts.
You gonna play Elden Ring?
Leave the hunting of hunters to me.
Elden Ring's a good one. I'll probably play it maybe after I finish this.
Try to keep your hands clean. Leave the hunting of hunters to me.
I mean, Elden Ring's a lot like this though. If you hate this game, I don't know if...
Try to leave the hunting of hunters. Try to leave.
Okay, she's done now. We just had to help her with that. Okay, yes. I got a copy of Elden Ring for PS5. But where do you live? You feel like you're gonna like Elden Ring? I thought you felt like you were gonna like Bloodborne too, though. I think you should stick with Bloodborne, man. I think you'll like it. You just gotta get... You gotta get a feel for it. It takes a little... I mean... Oh, well, I'm not gonna be bringing it to you then. I was just like, yeah, if you live close by, maybe I'll mail it to you. But... because I'm not using it. It's just... laying here. Oh, we need to go to Cathedral. Is it the closest? I guess it is. That's the thing with these games, man, is you'll get to points where you get stuck. And, I mean, instead of quitting, if you'd have leveled up your health quite a bit. If you beat the, I don't know, you said, why am I a bitch? Damn. You said you beated the, first boss, though. I mean, like, I feel like if you could beat him, you could beat Gascoigne. Especially if you use the music box that I showed you. Maybe you just didn't like the game though, I don't know. Sad to hear. Usually everybody I talk to that plays these really likes them, sticks with them. You might be the first. Oh, come on. Here we go. So we'll be able to actually access the DLC here soon. Once we get to Forbidden Woods, and then we'll be able to get, there's a lot of cool weapons in there. We'll be a little under leveled for it, but you can kind of dip in and get them and come back out if you want. Once you get the timing down in this game too, with like the parry system, it's really easy. Like, I'm not good at it, but see, like, you just shoot and then kill him. Especially Gascoigne, he's real vulnerable to it. And you got summons to help. Damn, man, I can't believe you called me a bitch. But it didn't show up on here, it only showed up on my TV. It didn't show up in the chat. Must have deleted it. You're fine. I didn't know if you were serious or not. I was like, alright. I don't take anything that serious, man. You want to help me all the way to Vicar Amelia? Come on. Oh, damn. Fuck you. Oh, why'd you leave him if you weren't done with him? Come on, Henrietta. Damn, you gonna break his posture? I don't know what you just said. Henrietta helped. He helped Jacksepticeye with Vicar. What did you watch someone else do this, I guess, already? Yeah, I knew you could bring her in here. I don't even really need her. I beat her on the other file, you know, by myself, but sometimes I enjoy it. And it'll show, you know, I like doing these playthroughs where I can show, you know, people like yourself that are struggling, like, kind of an easy way to get through it, if I can. Showing you like little tips and stuff. I don't have any fire paper. I was hoping I did. Oh man, it was a long day today. I spent the whole day at the hospital and then driving back home and then driving back to the hospital. I had to take my mom. She's got like the flu or something. Of course, she's had leukemia, like she gets it really bad. It's been a long fucking day. I just got home. I left at like 11 this morning and got home like a half an hour ago. So like 13 hours sitting in the car. It was a lot of fun. You one ugly motherfucker. Yeah. It's like a dog with deer antlers. There we go. I wonder how this... Oh, really good. Shit. I should have been using that. I love this weapon. Easy peasy.
Master Willem, I've come to bid you farewell.
Oh, I know. You think now to betray me.
No, but you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
Fear the old blood.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood. I must take my leave.
Is that Cossum? Cossum, some say Cossum. That's the weirdest boss in any game ever. Okay. Are you a simp? You a simp for? Don't be a simp, Charlie. Just treat them like you don't care and they'll like you more. Trust me. It's a lesson it took me half my life to learn. Just act like you don't care. Actually, I don't want to go that way. That way sucks. We're gonna go this way first. Now that we got that password, though, we can go to Forbidden Woods whenever we want. This way's a little easier. Cool. I don't know what to say to that, buddy. I mean, I'm happy for you and your girlfriend, but I don't really, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really know her, so I don't know what to say to that. But glad it helped you fall asleep. No! God, I hate this part. Oh, we're fucked. We are fucked. Let's go. Gotcha. You'll have many girlfriends throughout your life, Charlie. Don't hang up on her too much, buddy. Trust me. I know you said you're still a young guy, so... I always die in here at least a couple times. Or at least once, I don't know. Get shot so much. Who else wants it? You can't tell me this game's too hard, bro. Look how easy it is. I'm just running around like a Bloodborne with my head cut off. Oh, now I'm gonna die as soon as I said that. Watch. Whoa! Hemwick Charnel Lane coming up. You didn't tell me why you deleted it, though. You just said you deleted it. Is it just the boss, or you just don't like the game in general? Yo, bitch, get off me. Alright, we'll go around there in a minute once we open the elevator or unlock the elevator. There's no backstabs in this game. I keep forgetting, you know, like I try to circle around somebody and backstab them, and I'm just like, oh yeah. You can heavy attack them on the back, but oof. Give me some Molotovs. No. Couldn't see. Good Lord, woman, get off me. Oops. Yo, Danny, what's up, man? How you doing tonight? I think Charlie in the chat's mad at me, so I guess maybe you'll talk with me. Alright, cool. Now I just gotta find the elevator. Oh, there's like a hidden person here who'll push you off. There you are. See? If you're over by the edge, she'll just like push you off the edge. Alright, fine then. There you go. Good, man. They've been going fine. I don't know. I honestly, like, you know, I used to mostly just do videos and I would stream a little, and I got to where they were doing pretty good, and I would usually have about 50 people in here concurrently, and then I kind of quit streaming for a while, and just because of the life stuff, you know, and I don't know what it was about a month ago when I started streaming again. It was like I could only get like 1 or 2 people live. But it's been picking up again. I don't know what it is. It's a little slow tonight. But I've been, some of my latest streams, you know, we've been having like 50 people concurrent, you know, 20, 29 people, 35, whatever. So, it's been good. It seems like it usually starts out like this, where there's 4 or 5 people, but yeah. That's what I've been doing, is just doing it daily. And I've been noticing more people like yourself and Charlie and a couple other people in the chat that, you know, starting to remember their names and see them more often. So that's cool. My main goal is trying to get to like 1,000, which I'm pretty close. Because people I've talked to with bigger channels and stuff have said like, once you get to 1,000 and you're monetized, then you'll get promoted a lot more in the algorithm. So people will see the channel more. And I don't have the light, I guess. I got this, but so that's the main goal. I mean, I don't think I'm ever gonna be like getting rich off of it, but I just enjoy doing it, and I really just enjoy talking with you guys while I play. It makes it more fun than just sitting here by myself. Spreading the love of Souls games, right? As gay as that sounded. What about you, man? How you been? How's Austin been? My old city. I just saw my aunt, actually, funny enough, talking to you. I saw her this weekend. She came in. She lives in Dallas, and my cousin lives in Austin. He just moved there like maybe 2-3 years ago from Dallas, and about the time I left, actually. But yeah, I was telling him I still miss being there, but they were saying the homelessness there's gotten a little better, actually. Oh yeah, that's right. You're in San Marcos. I've never been there. I didn't get to travel a whole ton when I lived in Texas, just because I didn't know a lot of people at first. I just literally moved down there by myself. I didn't know anybody. Just moved by myself. Literally from Kentucky to Texas. Broke up with my girlfriend and moved just one day. It was actually because streaming like Smash Brothers. Is that what you mean? Smash Melee? Is that a game? I don't know what game that is. But yeah, I got like a job. My job had an opening down there, and I was trying to get a better territory for what I did. And Austin was like one of the best ones. So I was just like, I'll take it. And they're like, well, you gotta move there. And I was like, yeah, I know. So I moved to Austin and lived there for like 3 years. I don't know what happened. Charlie, your last message didn't go through. It says retracted. Are you saying mean stuff and deleting it again? You're mad at me? Oh no. Why are you mad at me, bro? I've been nothing but nice to you, dude. Come on, you're my #1 fan. You're usually the first one in here. Oh god, that was pretty bad. Let's go open this door. Atlanta for white people? Yeah, that's a pretty good description. Yeah, that's a perfect description. That's funny. I was just joking with you, bro, but I was saying, for real, don't be simpy over girls, because trust me, they'll all let you down eventually. Good for you. I'm glad you got your first girlfriend, but I'm just, as an older guy who's been around the block about 50,000 times, I'm just telling you, they'll all let you down, and none of them are worth simping. So just don't simp. Danny knows the truth. Tell you what, too, dude. The more you do it, or the less you do it, too, the more they'll like you. The hardest. That was the hardest lesson for me to learn. Yes, never chase, never chase. I hate these. I don't know why I can never time them right. It's like their window is like right when they swing. Yeah, but Danny knows, dude. Trust me, like, you ever notice, like, the girls? Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah, they have, yeah, because their parry timing's, like, right when their thing swings, so it's like, if you're timing it right, you're getting hit, so, I mean, I know you can do it and not get hit, but it's hard. But yeah, just trust me, dude. Not because I'm like a know-it-all, but I'm old. Had a lot of girlfriends. I've had a wife. I know how they are. The less interested you are, the more they'll be interested in you. I never seen so many girls in my life as when I got married. It's hilarious. Like, I was single for years and years. And you know, it's like, occasionally a girl would like talk to me or hit on me or whatever. Second I got married, they came out of the woodwork trying to get with me. And, you know, it's just because they... Yeah, exactly, dude. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, they just want what they can't have. That's the whole point. So that's why if you treat them like you don't care, then they want you. But if you let them know you like them, then they're not really interested anymore. It's like a cat. You ever... it's like trying to play catch with a cat, you know? Like a cat like wants something, and then they get a hold of it, they don't care anymore. Guys are more like dogs, you know? Girls are more like cats. At least that's been my observation. And there's always exceptions, but I won't claim that I made it up. I heard it from someone else, but I don't remember when or where. Let's see if I can do this. Nope. Damn. Those dudes are so weird with their timing. If I wait any longer, I get hit. See? I mean, I can do it, but I get hit. You should have stuck with Gascoigne, though. Even if he was giving you trouble, because I'm telling you, he's a little bit of a challenge, and once you get past him, it'll get easier. It'll get a lot easier. Danny, our friend in the chat here, was playing the game, and then he got to Gascoigne and got stuck and quit. He deleted the game. I'm like, what the hell? I'm gonna drag this guy along with me. Yeah, I like the rally system too. They have something similar in Lords of the Fallen, which I really like. That I know a lot of people don't like that game, but I really like it. I know, I was trying to tell him to keep playing. I'm like, dude, this is such a good game. You can't bail on it that quick. Yeah, I think the levels in this game get better and better as they go. The level design, like, at the very beginning, the first level, I remember, first time I played it, I was just like, it's kind of boring. But, like, I don't know what it is. It gets like more nightmarish as you go, you know, and like I think the DLC carries the game. What do you mean by that? Like, like the game wouldn't be as good without it. The DLC's kind of short, to be honest, so I wouldn't say that it carries it. It definitely makes it more complete feeling, I think. It needed it, but I actually was playing it. I got another file, and I was trying to see if I could, like how early I could get into the DLC. I couldn't remember. So on it, I was playing into the DLC, and yeah, the DLC bosses are better for sure. I don't really mind any of the bosses though. I think they're all decent. But yeah, I was playing it but like a lower level, you know, cuz it was just a save I had that I never finished. And I was using it to just check stuff for when I played this on stream, cuz I wanted to go into it, but I couldn't remember if you could, or anyways. Sorry, it's hard to talk and look for these stupid things. I got a pretty good ways through it. Just being like whatever level I was. I think it was only like level 40 something, or. But I have no illusions about being able to beat Ludwig or any of that. The bosses are definitely pretty hard, for sure. Where's this dumb bitch at? There she is. I really like the whole game, man. There's not anything in this game I hate. But I do think, yeah, the DLC is the best as far as like the bosses and all that. The level design in the DLC, I don't know if I like as much as some of the regular game, but the bosses, the weapons, the enemies are really cool. That was way easier than I remembered it. I think because I just ignored the ads that they created. Yeah. I forget. How do you get insight? I don't remember. Do you remember? Because I was trying to think about that. You know, like I said, it's been 2 years since I played this, but I know you get it for defeating certain enemies and like, but I can't remember what causes it to go up and down. Yeah, I know that. What did you say? From discovering, get it from admin knowledge and discovering bosses. Okay, or important lore areas. What causes it to go down other than spending? There's something else that causes it to, I feel like, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention to the number.
Welcome home. What is it you... Very well, let me...
Alright, Danny, I'm gonna take your, oh, brain suckers, they lower it? That's great, I didn't realize that. I'm gonna take your advice here. I'm gonna go for probably a strength build. So this is viewer interaction. What do you guys think I should level? Reading all comments. I've thought about doing like a Blood Tinge or arcane build, but you don't get anything that really functions with that till late game, right? So it's kind of, you're kind of stuck until till you get there. Oh, really? I didn't realize that about the extra enemies. That's crazy. Alright, Charlie says strength. The beast claws, are they strength? Or are they skill? I can't remember. Oh, God. What do you say, Danny? Beast claws, do you know? I think I want to go for 20 endurance, though. And then I don't know after that. They scale strength. That's what I thought. And do you know if there's any blood tinged weapons before, like early game? The only one I can think of is like the spear,
Very well.
but I don't remember when we get it. The powder keg, whatever. Yeah, we still haven't even got the... Yeah, that's what I thought. You have to like go into the chalice dungeons and shit. I'm probably not gonna do those on here, to be honest. Just because I know nobody's gonna watch that. Why don't I have the what's his name's the horse dude's big sword, the dude from the DLC. I thought we got it after going to the getting the badge like over at the top of Cathedral Ward. Oh, okay. I know which one you're talking about. Damn, bro, you know this game inside out. You must have beaten it like a million times. You're like, I'm like this with Elden Ring or Dark Souls.
Welcome.
Well, more probably with Sekiro. I'm kind of like
Very
that.
well, let me.
My day's not been great, Charlie. I was saying earlier, I spent most of it at the ER, so I took my mom because she had well, she has the flu. We didn't know what was wrong with her. Ooh, that's the DLC. Ooh. So I guess once you defeat the Witch of Hemwick, that's when you get access to the DLC. And now we can do this too. See, if you get this far, Charlie, this is when you can start customizing your runes and stuff. It gets way, way more fun, and I think it gets a little easier, to be honest. I know, man. I can't believe he said he quit. I'm just like flabbergasted, to be honest. I'm like, how are you gonna quit, especially on the second boss? He already beat the first boss too, the one that lets you level up. He just gave up on Gascoigne. I was like, okay, man, whatever. I tried to talk him out of it, but I was like, okay. You do whatever makes you happy, bud. This game does need an update, though. The frame rate is atrocious. It's so gross. I mean, I can deal with it. I've never been someone it bothers me, but I'm not someone who like can't play a game. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Obviously. Like the frame rate sucks, but it sucks consistently, so you know it's like playable, I guess. Yeah. That's what I did with Sekiro. The first time I played Sekiro, it took me like 6 months to beat it. Just because like I refused to like do what they tell you to do, you know? I kept trying to you know, like dodge. It's like I didn't read the tutorials, and I would like dodge and I would try to like hack stuff to death instead of like just doing what it tells you to do. And then I somehow got to the Genichiro fight just hacking stuff to death, like crazy enough. Like it took me like months to get there. Like 2 months of just trying over and over and like dodging my way through fights. I don't know how I did it, but I eventually got to Genichiro, and that's where I hit like a hard wall. And I remember like watching somebody's video. It might have been Fighting Cowboy. He does like guide videos or something. I watched like a boss guide video and was watching him talk about it, and then I was like, alright, I'm gonna figure this shit out. And I just slowly figured it out, and once I figured out how to beat him, I think I finished the rest of the whole game in like a week, you know? But it went, it was like 2 months. And then I think there was even like a period, when I got to Genichiro, like I said, it took me like 2 months to get there, and then I didn't play the game for, you know, a good few months right in the middle of it. I don't remember how long, but I put it down, went away. But like once I figured out like, okay, this is how I'm supposed to play it, like it felt really, 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 really good, and it just clicked, you know, and it felt natural. And I was like, oh, okay, I see what people see in it now. And I always thought it was cool just because I like, you know, the ninja thing and all that. But the gameplay made more sense. So, anyways, so it's over there, that badge you're talking about that I need. The insight, I think, increases enemies too, doesn't it? Where'd the giant go? Are they not here anymore? Huh. It's weird. I just was here before we fought Amelia, and there was giants on the staircase. Yeah, I knew that. Like it'll change their weapons and like their armor and stuff. Like these dudes will get little eyeballs all over their lanterns. I've seen that. But I didn't know like the giants would leave. Like, wait, because didn't I just? Maybe that was maybe that was my other save. Maybe I'm getting confused. I thought it was up here. What's BSB? So after you give the password. Oh god. Oh god. That's what I was expecting, that move right there. Panic roll. Panic roll. Alright, bad idea. No! No! Woo! Thank God I had that serrated weapon out. Yeah, I don't know how I survived that. What's up, Charlie? I got a brain sucker over there. Cheese the game. Cheese the game. I saw you say that earlier. Okay. Bro, listen to this. Charlie and Danny. Yeah, I already got her. Is this a dude beating his wife? Listen.
Please help.
There's somebody getting beaten. I don't know. I thought it was a woman, but...
Help me. Please help.
It sounds like someone just getting pummeled. Help me, please help me. Yeah, I already got the whore. Ariana. You can? How do you get him? Because doesn't he go... I know he, like, asks you, and then whatever you tell him, he's like, you're a liar. Alright, where's that stupid badge, though? Okay. Oh, that's why I haven't been to Osefka's yet. I don't think I ever turned around and talked to her. Cause yeah, I remember you can like turn around and talk to her, and then once we get to Forbidden Woods, we'll be able to go inside. Dude, did you use this thing, Charlie? The hold on. Well, I had it right here, the tiny music box. Just makes the fight a lot easier. You just have to put it in your inventory. and then hit square. And he'll just like stand there and kind of like freak out. And you can get several hits on him. And I think you can use it up to 3 times in the fight, so. I mean, even I died on the fight, bro, and I've beat this game like, 12 times. I'm not like anything crazy special, but, you can't expect to beat it like your first try. It's gonna take you a few tries to get through it. Ooh. Rom and Margot. Oh, Rom the vacuous spider? I didn't know. I've never had that happen to me. That was new. Oof. You know what the worst enemies in this game are, though? It's those dudes. The brain dudes. That, like, instant kill you. Oh my god, they're so bad. But it's in the flies. Oh, like with Rom, you mean? So where's that badge? I'm not following where you said to get it at. And I really wanted that sword. This part's kind of rough too. Next to the original Cathedral Ward lantern. Okay. That's the one that's on top of the building? I guess. I hate these dudes right here. These dudes are a pain in the ass. Lay down. Lay down, bitch boy. Where's your partner at? What weapon has he got? What is that? Spear? Oh, come on. Oh yeah, he's got that spear I was wanting. I love the way their guns always hit like 5 times as hard as whatever guns, we can get. Oh. Bye-bye. I think there's no reason to go down this way until we get that stone though, right? Okay. Alright. Oh. Oh no, Skitter. I missed. A Skeeter Deeter. Yeah, it is if you don't go down that way that I did. It makes it a lot easier. If you just rush down there, it's pretty rough. Now let's get that Skeeter Deeter. I think he was right here. He might have been on the other yeah, I think he might have been like over there somewhere, actually. Thought he was right here though. Sorry for wasting y'all's time. I think there's another one down here too, isn't there? Oh my god, there's like 50 of them. The fuck? Oh no. Where'd that other one go? I'm sure he got away. Yeah, he got away. Alright, let's see if we can get this time. Hello? There we go again. I guess it's just worth taking the hit though, because I mean, you recover your health, so. I was playing Dark Souls 2 because, you know, we've been going through all the games. And I kept trying to reload like this and the crystal lizards wouldn't reload and I couldn't figure it out. But I guess it's only this game and I think Dark Souls 3 that do that. I think that one I saw, yeah, he's up there. Okay. We'll have to get him up there. Another one's right there, I can see him. I don't think I need to do anything with this room until I get the tonsil stone though, right? Because otherwise it'll just kill me. I think. Again, going off my memory. I'm gonna be turning 40 for too long. Oh my god, there's another one. I didn't even realize there's another one. I'm gonna be turning 40, man. And and it's been 2 years since I played it, so I don't remember things like I used to. Maybe that was the one I just saw earlier, right down. Is that... Yeah, I think that's the one I saw. Okay. Yeah, this just kind of loops over that way. That's what was throwing me off. Right on. Okay, we're done here. Now I need to go find that badge that Danny was talking about. What's up, Charlie? You can just talk, dude. You don't have to say hey. Like, I'm reading the chat. You just say whatever you want, and I'll catch it. There's not very many people in here talking, so I'm not gonna miss anything. Alright, let's see. He was talking about the lantern by Cathedral Ward. Let's see if I can figure that out. I thought that's what you were talking about over there, but... It's gotta be on this side, though. I would think, because... Maybe up here? We already came out that. The one I spawned at with the friendly guy. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's right. I was gonna go up that yesterday. Did I see the 20-year anniversary of Revenge of the Sith? No, I didn't. Was there something different about it? I saw it in theaters when it first came out. Revenge. I went and saw it by myself because no one wanted to see it. I like asked all my friends and like nobody wanted to see it, so I was just like, well, screw you guys, and I went by myself. I think I was a freshman in college then when that came out. That's how old I am. Yeah, if you're talking about go up here, I got you. No, I was thinking though about rewatching them. I hate the new Star Wars though. But I am a big fan of like all the old Star Wars. When I was a kid, man, my dad like raised me on those. Those and Indiana Jones when I was a kid, like. I watched all of them a million times. You know, it's funny, when I was a kid, you guys, yeah, they are. You know what's funny is I actually liked The Force Awakens, the new one, the first one. When it first came out, I know like a lot of people ragged on it, but I didn't think it was that bad. But the one after it, The Last Jedi, oh my god, I remember going and seeing it the night it came out and just being like, what the fuck did I just watch? And I remember like, you know, people clap at movies. I remember like one person kind of clapping like awkwardly and like no one joined in. And just hearing people groaning on the way out and like everybody was talking about how shit it was. And then the third one was terrible too because they didn't have anywhere to go with it. But I thought that first one had a chance to be good because that dude, Snoke, I thought Snoke was going to be Plagueis. So like again, I used to be a big Star Wars guy when I was younger. So like Plagueis is the guy who trained the Emperor. And I always thought that Snoke was going to be like Plagueis, you know, and like he came back or something. And I was like going, oh, that's going to be cool when you find, you know, and then they just killed him in the next one, you know, and like he's nobody. And I remember being just like, what the fuck was the point in any of this then? And yeah, it sucks. And now all the shows suck and like nobody, they've just ran it off the rails, man. It's kind of crazy. Dude, Last Jedi is trash, Charlie. I'm sorry. You'll never change my mind on that. I do think there's parts of it that are cool, like little fight scenes and stuff, but there's a lot of stuff that makes absolutely no sense in it, and it ruins Luke Skywalker. It just ruins him. Makes him a walrus titty milk drinking weirdo. And he just dies like while praying. Like it's just so weird. I don't understand any of the choices they made with that movie. The other thing too is Leia, she gets chonked out into space and then like floats herself back into the ship. And the funny part is they just open the door into outer space and let her in, like they're letting her in a car or something. I remember seeing that and like I remember telling everybody, I was like, did they just open the door into space? Yeah, the Leia shit. I remember everyone laughing in the theater. Like people, like we were like, "What the fuck?" You know, like you could hear everyone just laughing and what? I thought this. Maybe we opened that later. I don't remember. But yeah, when Leia goes floating, and the funny part is that girl literally just opens the door and she comes in, and like it makes it look like the upper cathedral. Oh yeah. That's right. That's the one that goes to where like the alien, big alien dude is that we've with all the little aliens around him. Yeah. Unseen Village, Yargul Unseen Village. Damn, dude, your memory is like crazy. I'll never forget that though, and being in the theater when Leia starts floating back into the ship, and then they open the door and let her in. And then they fucked it up too because they killed Luke off when they should have killed Leia off. They should have killed Leia off because she died in real life. And then they could have had Luke being the third one. But they killed the wrong person off. So then they had to like I mean it was an all around train wreck.
Very well. Let me
But I will stand by. I think the first one wasn't that bad. And I think they set up a good. Again, if you know who like Plagueis is, if you were ever into Star Wars when you were younger, like I was, I think if they would have made Snoke like be Plagueis and like you don't know, and then you find out like oh he's really hidden, like that would have been cool, and it would have tied all three trilogies in together. So like if you think about like even going back to like Revenge of the Sith, what Charlie was talking about, you know, there's a scene where the Emperor's talking to Darth Vader and he's saying like, the Holy Blade. Oh yeah, I was gonna buy it anyways. Good call. Ludwig's. But yeah, he was having a speech with Vader about, and that's like what turned Vader bad was like, oh, he was afraid his wife's gonna die, and then he tells him about his master who could control life, and his name was Plagueis, but he killed him, and like that's in the lore, and I'm sure you guys know that. But I always thought it'd be cool, like if they made Snoke was actually Plagueis, and that's why he was all fucked up because the Emperor, you know, like killed him, and he brought himself back somehow, you know. And then they would have had like an even better enemy than like the Emperor for like the final thing. But then they let that Ryan Johnson retard come in and he just killed Snoke, you know. And then they made Kylo Ren like the main bad guy, even though like he's like an emo, like he looks, I don't know, he's just like a emo Darth Vader. And they take his mask off, which is like the one cool thing about, I mean it like they didn't make any good decisions with that series, like they fucked it all up. Sorry. I think it would have been cool, dude. Like if they brought him back, like oh, it was actually because in the end they just had to bring Palpatine back again, and it was like okay, how many times? But I think if they would have brought Plagueis back, it would have tied like all the trilogies together and made like so much sense, you know. Because otherwise they all feel disconnected. Like, but I think it would have. And it would have brought like all the fans the different.
let the echoes become your
You know, like some people like the prequels, some people like the old ones, some people like the new ones. I think I would have tied them all together. But what do I know? I'm just some guy. You know, I didn't get a $200 million to make Star Wars. Like the guy who ruined it. Yeah, I was gonna check the scaling. You're right. I think it's like a quality scaling, right? Like DD, and then I think once you level it, I think strength goes C pretty quick. Which I'm gonna level it anyway, so let's go ahead and do that first. Even though I can probably only buy like 1 or 2 levels. See, Charlie, look at all this you're missing out on if you quit the game. Your favorite scene is when he kills Han Solo? That's crazy, dude. Nasty work. Nasty work. Han Solo was my favorite. Like when I was a little kid, I was like, I'm Han Solo. Where? I don't have like any great gems to put in that yet, but okay, it's double C. Like a nice pair of boobs. So I guess we could level either, really.
Very well. Let me.
Do you know what the breakpoints are, Danny, on the like strength and skill, like the what you call it? Oh my God, my brain today. I'm just tired. Where you start get diminishing returns. The um, the cap. Okay. So I think we're still a little behind on the other one though. We're doing about the same damage. Okay, what do we got to do next, Danny? We need, we're done here. We've done both of those. I guess we could go to Canehurst, but that doesn't sound fun right now. Nothing there. Oh, we got to go to the woods, that's right, Forbidden Woods. And the best way to get there is probably Cathedral Ward, I guess. I think it's about where that brain sucker was, if I remember right. Oh, it's your least favorite. I don't know what happened, but I just... Sorry, but I missed all y'all's chats. Because, Oh, yeah, Charlie, sorry, we both read your thing wrong. Yeah. It's like a good scene though, you know, like it sucks to watch, but it's, you know, I don't think it ruins it like Leia floating through the air like a fairy godmother. But it does suck that he died, you know, because he, like when I was a kid, I was like, oh yeah, I'm Han Solo. Look at me. You know what's funny? I have his autograph, Harrison Ford's autograph. I know, like, you guys are younger. It's probably not a big a deal to you guys as he was for, like, my age group, but... I thought this was it. It's down this way, right? Yeah, yeah. No, this isn't it.
Now, let's just tell me what... I bid you farewell.
Uh, yeah, I got, you know, it's funny, I wrote him a letter and he gave me his autograph. I was in fourth grade and we had like a school reading. Did you guys do the Pizza Hut reading shit when you were a kid, where you had to read the books and you got a little personal pan pepperoni pizza? We used to do that shit, but we had like related to that somehow was like a little contest where we would read and we got like points for how many books we read. And then we would bid like on stuff, right? And we had a our teacher had us like write to somebody and ask for something to put in the auction. So we could like write to anybody for anything. But I was like, again, I was like a big Star Wars dork when I was like in fourth grade, and Indiana Jones and stuff. So I wrote Harrison Ford, and he wrote me back a letter with his signed autograph. And then I remember I read like a ton of books so I could get his autograph. And it's just like a picture, you know. But I was in like fourth grade and I thought it was so cool, and I don't even know where it is now, you know, like but funny story. But he seemed really nice writing the letter back, because he seems like such a dick like when he's in interviews and stuff, but I think he's probably pretty cool. But yeah, he's hilarious, like if you ever watch like when he's on a show. The funniest one I saw was he was on like Conan or something, and like they were interviewing about, I think it was that Star Wars The Force Awakens. Holy shit, that's a long run back. Ugh. It was a terrible death. Anyways, he was on there, and I don't know why. They probably like totally scripted it, but it was hilarious either way. But they had this guy on, and he had like the Millennium Falcon Lego thing. If you haven't seen this, look it up. It's funny. And then Harrison Ford, they're like showing it to Harrison Ford, and they're like, "This is the most expensive Lego set there is." And he's like, "Oh, cool. Let me see it." And then he takes it and like throws it on the floor and like shatters it into a million pieces. Because he's like a old grandpa, like get off my lawn type dude now, you know. I don't know why, that just reminded me of that. Why did you say Dark Souls is old earlier? I don't know why y'all's chats are like all out of order coming in on my screen. It's weird. Guess I better use this on him. Taking no chances. Where'd that come from? Who's throwing shit at me? Oh, this fuckwad over here. I think I'm going the wrong way. Is this like a little secret area? I've never noticed this. Oh, I did it. Look at that. Look at that, Danny. Finally got him. Without getting hit. Let's go. Huh, I never found that before. learn something every playthrough. Where's my lantern? I need a damn lantern. Should be, there it is. Okay. Alright, perfect. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to go get a drink. I'm super parched. And I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I need to go check on my mom real quick too. Like I said, I'm having to watch her because she just got out of the hospital today. So I'm having to care for her. So I'm gonna go check on her real quick. And damn, Charlie, you're on one today, dude. What's your deal? I was I wasn't getting on you. I was just curious as to what brought it up. Like, sometimes I just wonder what you're saying because it's out of left field. Has anyone ever told you talk about stuff that no one else? You just kind of like if I today was like, "Hey Charlie, I like the Ravens football team." You know, it would be out of left field. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's just kind of, you know, like, I was just saying, why did you say that? Like, because it wasn't relevant, which is fine. I'm just wondering why you said it, you know what I mean? So, you don't have to get offended. I wasn't saying, how dare you call Dark Souls old? Like, I don't care. It is old. But I was just wondering what brought it up. That's what I was asking. So... Charlie, I think you got a little bit of the tism, buddy. In a good way. Seem like a good dude, but I think you got a little bit of the tism. Give me, like I said, give me 5 minutes and I'll be right back. I gotta go check on mi madre, make sure she's good. So I'll be right back. Yo, 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 yo. Sony sucks for sure. But, not as bad as Microsoft. They all suck. That's why I got a gaming PC. But, you know, what's funny is you're right. Elden Ring did make too much money. But it doesn't make sense. You would think they would make another Elden Ring style game because it made so much money and, like, it was the first game, I think, that went mainstream for them. I mean, Dark Souls 3 went, was mainstream at that point, but, I mean, it, like, went mainstream. But, you would expect them to do something similar with their next game. But then they decided to make a Battle Royale game, which I still not a huge fan of Night Rain. I mean, I've played it, and I've done everything you can do in it, but it's not my favorite. I scared you? What? My voice? But, I'm so pissed about their next game, like, being on, Nintendo only. I know, dude. Thank you. It's so stupid. Like, none of the fans are happy about it. Nobody's happy about that game. Dude, listen to this, too. The Nintendo Switch 2 has sold 1 million copies. Or no, sorry, 2 million copies. And, so if 50% of all people buy Dustbloods, it's only going to sell 1 million copies. And Elden Ring sold, I think, like 10 million or something. Like, I think it's 20 million now, but it was like 10 million like in the first year or something like that. So, like, what were they thinking? Like, and then on top of that, it's a multiplayer only game. It's another game like Night Rain. Hold on one sec. I gotta adjust back up to where I can reach my mic. But, yeah, it's like another online only game, which is not what their fans like. 30 million? Holy shit. I don't doubt it. But why after that would they make an exclusive for Nintendo that's not going to sell more than 1 million? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. The only thing that would make sense to me is if they had something else cooking, but it doesn't appear they do. I'm honestly really disappointed. And especially after they made us wait 2 years for the DLC. The Elden Ring DLC took forever. It took it forever, and I think it was worth it when it came out. It was really good. No microtransactions. It is good. I mean, it's not a bad game. It's just repetitive. Go ahead, Charlie. You don't have to say my name. Just say what you want to say. There's nobody else talking. I'll see it. Yeah. I mean, it's not like a live service game, but there's one map. There's literally one map. There's a single map. And it doesn't matter like which mode you're in, because they added a new like competitive mode that's like way harder. Or in the regular mode, or there's like, I don't know, like 8 different bosses. Doesn't matter which ones. Yeah, I totally agree, dude. Doesn't matter which one you're doing, you're still on the same map every time. It does have this thing called shifting Earths, where like a small portion of the map will change, and it'll either be like a volcano, the underground city from Elden Ring, or it'll turn into the mountaintop of the Giants thing, where like frost-based stuff. So there's those 3 variations, but other than that, you have the same map where just the stuff is moved around on it a little bit. It's the same landscape every time. So it just looks like Limgrave over and over and over and over and over. So, and I wasn't mad at it because I'm like, okay, like, this is what they're doing in between games, you know, as long as the next game they're making, you know, is back to what they normally do, it's fine. I mean, they can do whatever they want, but they're going to lose fans if this is what they're going to do now. But yeah, I'm with you, dude. Like, so if you go, I did a review of, oh my god, why can't I think right now? The, EA, oh my god, what's wrong with my brain? Their RPG, I'm not good at multitasking, I'm sorry. Dragon Age, oh my god. Because I played like all the old Dragon Age, and I talked about in the review how like I kind of got out of games for a while because it all became like live service and Fortnite and like online multiplayer focus with everything, and like I've never found that stuff interesting. Like really, like I used to be into Call of Duty when I was younger, but it tires on you after a while, you know, and then it's just so repetitive. If you're not into it like competitively. Alright, here's where you get the tonsil stone, I think. If I remember right. Maybe. Yes. But, so like, yeah, it was like, because everybody was going to that just because Fortnite was such a big hit, you know? But I thought they would never, FromSoft would be like the last company to ever kind of chase that. But it seems like they're starting to, and honestly, I'm not a fan of it. And all it's going to do is piss off their fan base. It'd be one thing if they were releasing those, like, and still releasing single-player games, or maybe it was just a mode in their game, you know? That'd be fine, but to just release online-only multiplayer game, and then after that, another online-only multiplayer game that's an exclusive for Nintendo when they've never made a Nintendo game. So none of their fans have Nintendos. I don't know, it's kind of a smack in the face. Especially if you know, like most people that play their games like me or you have been playing them for back when they were a small company and were kind of like a little niche thing. But I don't know, they can do whatever they want, but it seems like a stupid business decision. Oh, let's make our next game online only on a console that none of our players own. And let's also make it on Nintendo, who notoriously sucks at like online competitive gaming. And it's a new console nobody owns yet, and like there's so many problems with it. Like I just don't see how it's gonna work out, but I could be wrong. But one thing I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna go buy a $600 Nintendo just to play that one game. If it was an Elden Ring style game, like I could have understood them doing it, because I think a lot of people like you and me would have probably gone out and bought it to play it, because you know you wouldn't want to miss out on the next Elden Ring. Like if it was gated behind Nintendo, I mean it would suck, but you would probably do it, because I mean it's like, hey, but you know, for it just to be another multiplayer slop game, like I don't care. So I don't know, that's just me. They had to. Yeah, that's why I'm hanging on to the blood pellets. Yeah, exactly. They drop unfinished games, and like the live service stuff doesn't take as much like as much effort. They can pump it out faster, and I see why from like a business decision they do it, but From Software as a company is like the least the last company you would think would ever get into it, because their games are like the pure opposite of multiplayer, and like, you know, their games are usually very like slow and solo oriented, and you know, very deep as far as like the mechanics. I know, so I can tell you just from asking, I haven't played Night Rain, but the problem you ran into early on in Night Rain, it's not as bad now, but the people don't understand the weapon scaling. So like, they just pick up weapons, and like, it's atrocious playing with them. Like, some of my shorts I've put out are hilarious. Like, I played with a guy who picked the strength character, and then he like picked up like the pulley crossbow, which, you know, if you play the game, you know, it scales with Dex, and he's like standing on the other side of the map in this boss fight, where he's actually outside the effective range, so the the shots aren't even hitting the boss for damage, you know, like they're literally doing 0 damage, and he just stood there the whole boss fight. Like, but you know, they don't understand. It's got like, that's what I'm trying to say though, is their games have like, require like learning the system and understanding you know, how it works and stuff. So you can't just jump into an Elden Ring game as like a multiplayer thing, because there's a lot of stuff you need to know like going in, and most of the people, it seemed like early on, had no clue, or like they try to just like tank through fights and like keep attacking instead of like dodge rolling at all. And the other thing I see a lot is these players who are obviously like newbies will pick you know, the characters, because in Night Rain the characters are all very different. You know, they have like different dodges and different amounts of HP and stuff like that. They'll pick the one with like the least HP, like, even though they've like obviously never played a Souls game, and they're just constantly dying. It's frustrating. But I will say, when it all clicks, like, and you get like a good team, it is pretty fun. Where'd that tunnel go? It's like right over here. Because I've had some runs where like me and my team are all like pretty decent, and we'll clear the bosses like without even having to heal. Like, it's pretty wild, like when you're all clicking on all cylinders with your team. It's fun. But what do you mean that's why the games are so good? Like the single player, you mean? Being more focused on that? That's why I said I started talking. Oh, I hate these things. I forgot about them. These little worm things. They remind me of the ones from Dark Souls, the original Dark Souls. In the like underground fire area, after you take out the spider lady. This isn't poison, and yet it's, I couldn't remember. Alright, I think the move would just be to run across and then come back once we've opened the shortcut. I'm trying to remember, is it over there? Or is it over there? That is the question. I can't see through myself. I think it's over there. Yeah, exactly. They're the that's perfectly said. They're like the complete opposite. Oh shit. They're the complete opposite of a live service game. So it's like, it never made sense to me to like adapt their game for live service. Even though it's not live service, it's the same type of game, you know. I wouldn't call Night Rain like live service, because they don't really update it much, and there's no microtransactions. Everything is part of the gameplay, like stuff you unlock. It's all you unlock is cosmetics, and it's all or like the little um, little jewels that you equip, relics. But none of that's like paid for. It's all just gated behind gameplay. But yeah, I mean, they did a good job with making it work for what it is. But I wouldn't prefer like them pumping all their time in it, you know? Like, I wish they'd be making a new Bloodborne or new Elden Ring or something. The other thing too, I don't know if you saw, but they're supposedly someone data mined their thing, or they put out a thing to their investors or something, and apparently they have another game that's like pretty close to like done, that hasn't even been like revealed yet. And I think they were showing like I guess they have like a, you know, like a placeholder name for it or whatever, and all their games are very similar, like as far as their placeholder names that they've used in the past, the code names. Like all the Dark Souls had like FE and then like a bunch of numbers or whatever. So they knew like anytime they saw FE, it was a Dark Souls game, right? And this other, so the new one, I think, it looks like they have another game coming out, and the code name for it kind of aligned with, I'd have to look it up, but I think it aligned with Dark Souls, and then also with Armored Core. So people were theorizing it's either an Armored Core DLC or it's a new Dark Souls or Dark Souls remake. People were saying it's Dark Souls 3 remake, but that made no sense to me. That Dark Souls 3 still is like is fine. I mean, I thought maybe like, what if it's a Dark Souls 2 remake? But I don't think they do that, because people have a bad opinion of it, an undeserved bad opinion if you ask me. But I know a lot of people don't like it, so I don't know. But I would be kind of pissed if, like, you know, like you were talking about, like, damn, like we get multiplayer games back to back, multiplayer only games back to back, and then, oh, we get something else. What is it? It's an expansion for Armored Core. You know, like, that would be the ultimate slap in the face. Even though I like Armored Core and I beat it, I mean, I own it. It's a good game, but it's, you know, they know their fans, like, who they are. And it's like, you know, do they want to keep them, or? Because I gotta say, there's some other Souls-likes coming out now that are kind of giving them a run for their money a little bit. Nothing quite their level yet, but there's some that aren't too far off, I don't think. I think this new Lords of the Fallen game is going to be pretty sick from what I've seen and heard about it. I've been watching the company that makes it, their little videos they put out where they're talking about it, and I really like the old one, especially once it got the update and stuff. Their only problem really with it at the beginning was the performance, in my opinion. But once that was fixed, I thought it was a great game. It feels like Dark Souls 3, or like, it feels like it would be like the next Dark Souls game, like made by a different company or so. You know, it just feels that's like what they're going for. But I don't know, their new code name for FromSoft, it looks like it could be another Dark Souls, but I doubt it. That would be. But there are some people theorizing, though, that it might actually be another Dark Souls, because which I doubt it, but maybe just because so like, you know, Miyazaki, I'm sure you know who he is. They're giving like other people the opportunity to make games now instead of like just waiting for him to direct the game, you know, until he's available so they can make more games. Like Night Rain was directed by another guy, and I guess Dustbloods is by Miyazaki, which I think's a waste because nobody's gonna play it. Um, but yeah, so they could have a third game, and I was thinking, you know, maybe it is. Maybe it is Dark Souls, and like he just gave somebody else the ability to make the next one or remake it, one of the old ones or something. I don't know. I don't think they would do a remake themselves though. I think they would have somebody else make it like they did with Blue Point. Yeah, I would do challenge runs, but I'm not like the best. I don't know if I'm good enough. I mean, or if I have enough like time, you know. 'Cause like I said, I have to care for my mother. That's why I had to hop off earlier. So I've had to care for her, and she got diagnosed with leukemia. So, you know, I've always got like that kind of hanging over my head. I can't get too wrapped up in things at times. That's why sometimes I do shorter streams. I may have to go do something and go pick up medicine for her, go to the grocery for her or something like that. But yeah, I would do one. I do like a soul level 1 run or like a no upgrade run or something like that. It's just I'm not into the timed stuff. That's just not me, because I really like taking my time in these. And I'm not as good. I've watched some of those guys play that do them, and they're just like gifted, to be honest. Like, what's that kind of hot girl? I mean, I wouldn't say she's like smoking hot, but she's pretty cute. Parkin something. Have you ever watched her? Like, she's way better than I am. Like, at these games, she's really good. But I've seen her do like one-handed playthrough of Sekiro and stuff. Like, it's just crazy. I mean, like, if I focused on that and like only worried about it, maybe I could do it over time, but I don't think, you know, I think she's probably just natural at it. And I don't really have the desire to get good at it either, so. I get too greedy. I never thought about it, but if you're fighting one of these guys in poison, you can just kind of keep re-healing yourself. That was interesting. I think I got everything in here, but I'm not sure. I'm kind of surprised the worms didn't really mess with us that much. Normally I get kind of bodied by them when I come in here. Yeah, I do one of the easier challenge runs, or like just do a playthrough with a, you know, like a mild challenge attached for sure. For real, though, I just kind of enjoy, oh shit, sorry. I just kind of enjoy replaying these games, especially when it's been a while, you know, and just chatting with you guys and answering questions and shit, hanging out. You know, I'm not really trying to showcase like, ooh, look at me, look how good I am. 'Cause I'm not. I'm okay at Sekiro, but I'm not like. I tell you what, dude. If you ever watch like Little Aggie, have you ever seen that guy? He's crazy good. I watched. He did. I don't know, Danny, if you've played. What the fuck? My computer just turned off. If you ever watched him, or I don't know if you played Sekiro either, but there's a boss at the end of Sekiro, Demon of Hatred, and like, so I just wrapped up the Sekiro playthrough, and you know, I've beat the game, gosh, probably 10 times, right? And even so, he took me like 3 solid tries of really trying. Now I kind of rushed through the game. I didn't have all the heals, you know, and stuff, so I could have made it a little easier on myself, but still, you know, he's pretty tough. But I watched this dude do a run on, I didn't watch the whole thing because it probably took him a year, but he did a playthrough of Sekiro where every single enemy in the game was replaced with the final boss of the game. It was crazy. And he's like a 3-phase boss. It's wild. Because there's parts where like there's like 10 enemies and he's got like 10 of these giant bosses jumping around in a little tiny ass room. Like I don't know how he did it. I wonder if some of those God dang it. I wonder if some of those people cheat, but you know. He seems like he's really that good, from what I can tell. But it was like, damn, dude. If you fought the demon of hatred and you've seen somebody fight like multiple demons of hatred at the same time, like, and take them out, like, it's kind of wild. Hell, I don't even know how it's possible, but. So it's like when people are that good, like, why would I waste my time with it? But we could probably dabble, you know? We could dabble a little bit. Funny how I still remember all this stuff, like the pathing. Like I'm lost sometimes, but then I'll get to a spot like that where I remember that cave led to a shortcut. I didn't know exactly what it looked like, but I know there's like a cannon at the end of this. This little alley or whatever. You get the Bloodborne Platinum. Yeah, oh yeah, I've platinum most of them. I'd have to look, but I know I've platinumed Elden Ring. I know that I've platinumed Dark Souls 3. I'm not sure about Bloodborne. I could check real quick, actually. Trophies. Lies of P, I have not. I have gold on that. I'm not platinum Dark Souls. Elden Ring I have platinumed. Huh, I haven't Demon Souls. I would have thought I did. I have not platinum Bloodborne. I've platinum Lords of the Fallen. Yeah, that's it. I think. I don't want to spend much more time, but those are all the ones I were. Dark Souls 2, I'm pretty sure I did as well. So like 2, 3, Elden Ring. I think that's it. It's funny, like this thing shoots the end of the, and then when we shoot it, it just goes boop. What the fuck? It's like that meme, like her you versus the guy she told you not to worry about, you know? Oh, that was a really bad timing right there. Oof. Yeah, I think Bloodborne's by far the easiest of these games. That's why I was like kind of shocked that Charlie was like saying he was gonna quit it. I was like, come on, bro. Now, I will say though that Gascoigne does feel hard when you first fight him, but if if you've never played it before. But if you use the music box and you level up a little bit, and you definitely want to level up your weapon beforehand, it's not too bad. I remember around here there's a dude that's eating people, right? And I remember these dudes have snakes bust out of their head. And I remember they kill you real quick. I know one game I've almost platinumed, but I actually didn't finish it, was Stellar Blade. I really liked it. Y'all were asking other games I really like. I think that was one of my favorite games of that year before last. Okay, that's our shortcut. Nothing else in here. Yeah, I've seen that there's actually a somebody made like a port of Bloodborne. Dude, platinum Elden Ring is quite a chore, Charlie. If you're not gonna get past Gascoigne, I don't think you're gonna be platinuming Elden Ring, buddy. You're gonna have to be able to beat Gascoigne. I believe in you, but I'm just saying, like, it's a lot taller task. Oh, that was not good. Elden Ring's a hard one because there's so many. You have to get all the talismans, all the weapons, all the staffs, bows, seals. I think, and then you gotta beat all the bosses. I don't think you have to beat all the mini boss, but all the remembrance bosses. You got to get all your maxed out like flasks and all that stuff, which isn't hard, but yeah, there's that dude. This dude. Now, if I tell this dude about the clinic, or what happens if I tell him about the clinic, Danny? I know if I tell him about the church, he'll go there and kill everybody. But what if I tell him about the clinic? What happens? Yeah, I saw your last message. Dude, that's what I was just talking about. Oh yeah, he gets turned into an alien. But if you kill him, you get something too. Which do you get the better like stuff from? I know if you kill him, you get like I don't know what. You get something out of it. I know he turns into like a beast, and level 4 beast rune. Oh, so it doesn't matter either way. It's just whether we want to fight him, I guess.
Blimey, don't scare me like that.
Probably get a few echoes, blood echoes out of it.
Oh, thank the stars, you're fairly normal. Was it you who put down that awful beast? Ooh, that thing had me trembling, frozen in my boots. And then you came. Well, if you're a hunter, would you know of any safe haven?
I kind of want to see him turn into an alien. I've always just killed him.
I'll be. It's about time I made a move. I can't very well. Oh, you're giving me hope. Terribly kind of you. Take this.
Thanks.
Thank you. I can't very well.
Thanks, Danny the Manny. Appreciate it, bro. You're my Sherpa on my Bloodborne playthrough. This dude up here that has this covenant that we can join, you're not gonna beat Gascoigne first try. But you definitely need to go get the music box, and then you definitely need to get your weapon to +2 or 3. I would recommend 3 before you fight him, and I would level your character up, just your vigor a little bit, and it'll help you if you have this weapon to start, because it's serrated. I don't know if you know what serrated means. I'm sure you do, but those like, see on the top how it looks like a saw blade? That's a serrated edge. So any weapons that have serrated edges do bonus damage to beasts, which count. I think he counts as one. Any like part animal or like part werewolf or whatever enemy. I'm trying to remember though. Danny, this dude. Okay, he drops the helmet. Is that it? What, doesn't this covenant give you something though if you like level it up a little bit? I know that's just for PvP, but I thought he gave us like a weapon if we leveled up enough or something. I think he drops his clothing too, doesn't he? Maybe I'm crazy. I hate these snakes in here, the like big balls of them, the big ones that spit venom at you. That's the one thing I remember about this area. Damn, man, that's a long time. Is your internet slow? These usually aren't that big of games. Yeah, me too, Danny. I usually kind of circle around a bit before I find everything I'm looking for. Because there's not any reason it's hard is it all looks the same, you know. There's not any like distinguishing landmarks. I mean, there are some, but you know, it all does look similar. I usually just kind of comb through it several times till I don't see anything to pick up. It's been a while, but that's what I remember doing. I do remember there's the alien dudes down there, right? Yeah. They fuck you up. The ones that shoot laser beams. I don't think the hammer's very good. Maybe it's just me, but every time I tried to use it, I didn't think that much of it. This weapon's really good, I think, but... Yeah, the saw cleaver. That's why I was telling him to start with it. It's so good. I'll put a word in for the tiny nitrous too. I think it's... Holy shit. Oh, fuck. I don't ever hear anyone talk about it, like as far as which weapons are good, but to me, I think it's up there. Oh, fuck. That's just standing in fire, huh? Okay. Tiny nitrous. I meant the nitrous. The tiny nitrous is later. This thing, as long as you do that first, it just wrecks these dudes. It seems to work better on beasts too, but maybe it's just better on everything because it's electric. I don't know. Or bolt, not electric. Look at that, dude. I took him down fast. I think it was the same number of hits as the big sword, but it came out a lot faster. It's like a Tesla weapon. Like Tesla the inventor, not the car. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. I need to use that jump attack more. Comes in handy. Three hits for him. The vibe which gives off? This weapon? Or just the game, you mean? Ah. Don't you say that a lot and just don't do it? I don't know what you mean. What do I say a lot but don't do? You're gonna have to elaborate me, bud. Yeah, we've got a ton of upgrade mats. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I need to use it more. Some of those enemies stun lock you when you go in to hit them, so it's just better to one-shot it like that. Especially those guys. What's crazy is the people that you were talking about challenge runs. You ever watch people do like no-hit runs? Like, it's like, what the fuck? How? Just absolutely how? I mean, it's one thing if you use like a ranged weapon, you know, or whatever. I mean, it's still crazy, but you know, I can kind of get it. But I've seen people do them where they're like just playing normal. It's like, oh my gosh. I mean, they definitely have to play defensive, but that didn't even sound fun to me. It just sounds like a nightmare. Alright, so we are about to the end of this part, and then I know we get to the little swamp with some pigs. And there's a spot I was just at where I need to drop down and kill two big snakes, but I can't figure out where it went. Even when I'm locked in, I try to keep it going, you know, but it does make it hard. I know I can't think of stuff. Like, if you ever hear me, like, trying to think of a word for 10 minutes. What's the God run? Oh, where you do all the games? Yeah, I've seen that. I've never seen anybody do it though, like with like a melee playstyle. I've seen. Oh, damn it! No, please, no, 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 no! Fuck! Ah! Damn, first death in a while. We hadn't died in a little bit. Yeah, I've seen people do that, but it's like, Yeah. I had a lot of... Oh no. We're pretty far away. Oh shit. Yeah, I know. The hard part, especially because we were right at about to the shortcut. We were almost there. So now I gotta like slow crawl my way back to where I dropped those, which will be fun. Probably shouldn't have done that. I don't think I have enough. I don't even think I have it close to enough.
Very well.
We can do it. Just sell some stuff we got. Oh damn, we got a lot of stuff. I don't even understand what this means, make still bodies undetectable. I guess that's for like a PvP thing where you like hide your person as long as you're not moving. Yeah, I prefer when you can sell too, because a lot of this shit I never use. Like I never use these, like never gonna use that. Okay, so it's really just for PvP. That's what I thought. Oh, I remember this is actually pretty cool, and this is pretty cool.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me stand.
Yeah, I usually like doing strength builds too in these games. I'm getting to where I've been enjoying Dex some though too. I usually never do magic or anything like that. But I think Elden Ring was like the first time I played through it, I did a faith build. Like faith and strength. And it was really fun. Especially before they nerfed a lot of it. And then I think after that I did like magic. Oh dude, you're hilarious, Charlie. Never change, bro, never change. Oh wait, we had the shortcut unlocked, didn't we? Sorry for killing you, sir. We've got about 2 miles to go to get our blood echoes. Where they are, I have no idea. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, bitch, yeah. What do you think? Should I just run for it or should I make my way slowly? I think I'm gonna run for it. Oh, that was not very helpful. Okay, there's the little bridge tree. There's a bunch of snakes up here. Somewhere. The other thing, I don't know if you've noticed, but I think the dropped echoes, blood echoes, your souls basically, in this game are like super hard to see at times. Sometimes they're not, but compared to the other games, like it's like, holy shit. Especially Dark Souls, it's like a giant bright green thing. And in Elden Ring, it's pretty easy to see. It's like bright gold. Oh no! No, no, no. That was not good. Oh shit. I fucked that up. I think I dropped him though, right at that spot where there was two of them facing a wall, if I remember right. Pretty sure. Why did that not go away? That was weird. Normally when you hit him, the spark goes away, but it just stayed out. Huh. I think it was like right down here, right? Oh, sweet. How's there three of them now? What the hell? There was only two earlier. I think one of them probably has them though. I don't know. Sometimes a weird enemy around will pick them up. Let's see if we can, No! What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? What the hell? That was not cool at all. Oh, fuck you, dude. That was like the ultimate Dark Souls moment. You know, or FromSoft moment. Just kind of checking it out, and then along comes some enemy. Boom! Knocks you into a pit full of enemies that you're worried about and trying to... How did he see me? He was just facing the wall and then just decided to turn around and... I made it, dude. I made it. What the hell? Oh, just one of you, not two. Oh shit! No! 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 I don't know why I got away from using my weapon there. Thought he was gonna walk into that, wasn't even close. Alright, we did it. We did it. I still don't have my... I don't think I got him, did I? Did either of you guys notice picking him up? Because I didn't. He'd have to be right around here somewhere. There they are. Got him. Let's go. I thought that 14 seemed a little low because I thought I had about 50. You were asking how the stream's doing. It's looking pretty healthy tonight. We got 47 people now. It's not bad. Thanks to all of you stopping by too. If any of y'all are new here, I'd totally appreciate a like and sub. I'll be forever grateful, and I'll be your best friend. If not, I will at least try to entertain you from time to time. And I mostly do lots of action RPGs, Souls-likes, a lot of guide videos, walkthroughs. Been streaming lately. We've been doing kind of a replaythrough of all the From Software classics this month. But yeah, I would love to have you and hope you sub. Getting real close to 1,000, and you'd be the one to help get me there. I'd be forever indebted. And then when I'm like Asmongold and have 2 million someday, you could say, I was there in the first 1,000. And no one will care, but you'll feel good about it. So. Anyways. If not, thanks for stopping by either way. And hanging out. And I do love interacting with you guys. So. I have several channels I follow that I swear I was like in the first few. But it's like, you know, like nobody cares. But I don't know, it's just something you notice yourself and you're like, oh, that's kind of cool. This is where our little helper is over here. Almost at the boss too. How come this isn't showing up? There should be a summon thing right there, right? Am I missing the item? Maybe I didn't. I think we've summoned before. Whoa. Do I have to have a special thing to summon like the... Because aren't there like orange and blue summons or something like that? I don't remember what the difference is, but... Ugh. It's almost 3 a.m. for me, Charlie. I'm about to be done soon. I'm gonna finish this area. There's a boss. Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, I need to join his covenant. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. Or no, I think you might have to equip the rune, maybe? Because I know you get a rune from that covenant. It's almost my birthday too, Charlie. That is funny. We found out me and you have the same birthday. That's crazy. What are the odds of that? Come on, let me get them ass cheeks. I love hitting the pigs in the butt. He like sticks his whole arm up their ass. It's funny. Oh, that wasn't fair. Yeah, it is 1 in 365. Still is random. I don't know what. I've always thought it seemed like I don't have a very common birthday. I know it's like probably 1 in 365 no matter what, but I've always known people that like, oh, just out and like, oh, I have the same birthday, you have the same birthday, and I've never met anybody with the same birthday as me. I was thinking I could probably get away without upgrading before the fight. Might be a stupid idea, but there we go, butt cheek time. Arm in the ass. Bacon is for dinner. Isn't there another summon for that boss fight? I know there's two because I've carried 2 summons into it before. Yeah, he got a prostate exam. Hello, I'm here for your prostate exam. Yeah? Please cooperate with the doctor. Wait your turn, sir. Wait your turn. Sir, please calm down. Damn it. No, you've ruined my table. Must see you out. Whee! Should I just try it all alone? I mean, it is a 3-on-1, but I think we can do it, right? That's a lot of runes on the line. Or echoes. Isn't there supposed to be another, like, summon around here, though? I thought there was. I thought there was one, like, right here somewhere. Oh, fuck it, we can do it. Not if we waste waste blood files like that. Okay, we got bolt paper, we got poison, that might help. Don't need that. I don't know if there's poison in this fight, I can't remember. What else do we need? I'll just... Oh, there's fire. There's a fire guy, I remember. That's about to break, isn't it? Which weapon would be better? It's only got 13 durability left. Alright, just focus on one of them. We'll be alright. Maybe. Oh. It's hard to rally when there's other dudes shooting at you and hitting you. If I can get, like, just one of them down. There we go. Let's go. Fuck. Oh shit. No, 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 no. No! Fuck. Mike. Fucked up. There it is, I think. Maybe. Hello, hello. You think you know the darkness? I was born in it. Alright, I'm back. Normally I would just try to do that one on 3 again, but that's a lot of blood echoes I don't want to leave there, so I don't really care. I'm gonna do this. Oh, fuck me. Should be able to repair that. Well, damn, Charlie was talking shit and Danny stood up for me. I thought I held my own okay, and then I kind of got pinned against that, I got pinned against the, headstone, and that was all she wrote. Had a couple of bad, dodges in there, but I was okay with it for the most part. You're good, man. I thought I was actually going to pull it off once I took the first one down. I have done that before, but I think when I did it before I was a little over leveled. And I think we might be just a hair under leveled right now. Just to where I normally come in here. But I don't know, it's been 2 years since I played it. We still need to hit those aliens though, don't we? I don't want to do it right now though, because they will one-shot you with those laser beams if you're not careful. But they drop really, really good runes for your weapon. That was it, I was right. It was that slot in that rune. I said rune when I meant blood gem. But yeah, slot in the... Oh no, that's gonna kill me. No. No. Oh man. Yeah, rip 80,000. This is a lot for right now. Dudes, I'm gonna call it there. That really took the wind out of my sails. Oh no. I'm not really upset about it, but I don't want to run all the way back there again. Oh god, that was frustrating. Guys, it was fun hanging out with y'all tonight. If people chatted like this every night, it would be a lot of fun. But I will, I'll probably be back on tomorrow morning to continue, and then back again tomorrow night. I'm going to try to get on like more of a schedule with this, so I think maybe that would help out too. But yeah, both of you guys had a lot of fun, and everybody else, thanks for watching. Hope you like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. We'll continue on. I'm also playing through Dark Souls 3. Once we wrap that up, we're going to do Demon Souls remake for PS5 and Elden Ring. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Sweaty Zeus. Catch y'all later. See ya.